What is going on, everybody? It is Gotham again here, and today we are on episode 8, which is day 24 of our new free-to-play series. So, today we have... Get through all this stuff. I don't really have anything planned to talk about. Oh, I lied. I do have a plan to talk about something, and it is going to be the latest episode of Ahsoka. I don't know about you guys, but it kind of pissed me off. I'm not going to lie. In my opinion, it sucked, okay? And that probably is an unpopular opinion, but I don't know. I am so tired of these, like, seasons coming out where it's, like, 8 episodes, and there's, like, all this nonsense or whatever, like, character development stuff or something, you know, which makes sense for, like, earlier episodes, but when you get down to brass tacks and there's only 2 more episodes left... Come on, like, you make it interesting, you know what I mean? Like, even though this episode was, you know, in quotes, action-packed, I guess, like, realistically, I feel like it wasn't. Like, I feel like there was a lot happening that meant nothing. Like, I feel like the only thing that was probably of note that should have had some validity or, like, severity to the situation was Ahsoka dueling Baylan after he essentially killed her. But even that fight lasted, like, hardly long at all. I thought the Ahsoka training sequence in the beginning was trash. I mean, in comparison to what we saw, like, in Tales of the Jedi, is that really how Ahsoka would be training? Like, come on. What the heck is that? I think my grandpa, like, can train jujitsu better than her, and he's in a wheelchair. Like, come on. But maybe I'm just being too harsh, too critical. It's just, in my opinion, it's like, come on. Like, there's literally... 1 episode left after this. It's like, why are you wasting time on these turtle people, these Goombas, or whatever? It's like, we don't have time for this, man. The last episode's next week, and that's it for the season. I'm just like, man, I don't know. I'm probably just getting heated over nothing. I did go ahead and, for all my mod challenges, beat the first tier. I'm going to have to wait a little bit to beat the second tier, but we can go ahead and just do 3 of those to get our requirements done for the day. I also need to go ahead and get jump started on my squad battles, since I have to do 3, which I haven't done any of them yet, so we definitely need to get through that real quick and then start on the next. So, cancel out of this one. Real quick. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. But I will say, I am very excited to see where they go with Baylan, because a lot of people have pointed out, you know, the possibilities of what it could be he's alluding to when he's talking about, you know, like a new world order and all this stuff. Like a lot of, like, you know, creatures from legend, like Abeloth, or there's like that one race of alien people, whatever, that I can't remember the name of. Me and my friend were talking about it last night. I think it was like the Yuhan or something like that. It was like in they kind of wiped out like billions of people, like in the old Republic days or whatever. Can't exactly remember which that one was, but I thought that was pretty interesting. But there's just so many possibilities as to what it could mean. So it's really cool. I think Baylan's, you know, he's probably my most, you know, like the thing I'm anticipating the most for next episode. It's like, where does he go from here, you know? There's so many possibilities, you know, you don't know, right? You just don't know. But, I mean, you know, I love Thrawn's actor. Just that voice, it just pierces through your soul. It's so good. But, I don't know. I just feel like we're in a weird spot with the show. This was kind of like the Bad Batch effect. Like, right as it was getting good, they kind of do off and do nothing. They hang out with Fat Mace Windu, like, on an island and eat sushi, like, the whole episode. You know what I mean? It's like they just had the Emperor's speech. The last episode was so good. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, this is amazing. And then we get this week's episode, and I'm like, dude, what the hell was this, right? Like, what was that? I wasn't a fan. Some people might disagree. It is what it is. But then what else? Yeah, even the reunion of Ahsoka and Ezra did not feel satisfying. Like, I don't know, I just... What can you do? What can you do? Like, in my opinion, like, I was kind of hopeful that once we saw Ahsoka have her little, like, enlightenment phase, right? Like, everyone was talking about how she had, like, her white garments. Kind of everyone made the comparison of her being to, you know, like Gandalf the White, or Gandalf the Wise, or whatever. So I was kind of thinking in her enlightenment she'd be a little more lighthearted, kind of like the Ahsoka that we all saw and loved in the Clone Wars. That was kind of my expectation, which was incredibly incorrect. Because literally when she saw... By the way, what the hell is this? Zeb looks terrible. The dude's pixels are peeking through his face. Man, they botched 2 redesigns back to back. That is an L for CG. I don't even know what I was talking about anyways. Oh, yeah, when she found Ezra, like, it seemed like her expression was just completely deadpan. Like, she did not care one bit. She was like, oh, you think I'd miss this reunion? Oh, also, we got a follower in the chat. We got Relevance GT. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate it. Currently, we are recording a YouTube video, but I will get started. We have Grand Arena opening up in 9 minutes on my main account, which I will be go ahead and running through right as we finish this on this account. So we're just going to go ahead and murder old Daka. Also a bit of a random fun fact, but shout out to my guild, the Rancor Ticklers. We just did in our territory war, we had an entire wall that was dedicated to us doing a contest in the guild, which was a competition for Swago characters with the best hats, right? So, like, literally an entire wall dedicated. Let me see if I can pull it up in Discord real quick. Because it was really interesting, and I wanted to show you guys my addition to the cause. This is my submission, so let me go ahead and pull this over, like so. So this was my contribution to the cause. This is incredibly small. Very small, but I have, hopefully you can see, it's Beskar Mando in first, I have Cad Bane second, Newt Gunray third, Boba fourth, and then Ewok Elder fifth. So, comment down below what you think the top 5 characters, your top 5 characters, as to whose hats are the best, because I'm curious. Have I seen the new Zeb redesign? Yes, I have, and it looks terrible. I don't know what they're smoking over there, but they fucked up Thrawn, and now they fucked up Zeb. They are on something, I swear. Let me see. Let's just pull this up to get a better look at this in all its glory. What the hell is even that? What is that? Dude! Like, even before you activate them, that is terrifying. Yeah, they need to change it back. Exactly. Like, who was asking for this? Nobody. No one wanted this. The Zeb redesign. Ugh. That is awful. Like, look at the pixels on his feet. One butt cheek is lower than the other. What did they do? Oh my goodness, like, this is just downright awful. Look at that. Look at the curves. What did they do? Yeah, they need to change it back now. Yeah, they needed to change it back yesterday. I don't know. Man. I don't know. I don't know. This is now the second reason you will use Rex instead of him? Yeah, right? That's why. Not because of efficiency or any, like, by any stretch. It's just because of those eyes. Oh, man. I don't blame you. You won't regret it, though, that's for sure. What a character that Captain Rex is. We all know and love. Also, I went ahead and rewatched... I keep saying rewatch. I've watched through it for the first time. I'm now on Season 3 of Star Wars Rebels. And I cannot believe I have not watched it sooner. It is really good. Like, it has perfect pacing. Like, I don't know what to say. It's like Ahsoka could take some notes on how to pace your TV show. Like, just based off of Rebels. It's so good. I've loved watching that series. Yeah, Rebels is great. Absolutely. The one I just watched before I started streaming, it was the one where Sabine goes back to Mandalore and they kill Gar Saxon. That's the episode I'm on right now. Only 10 of these today. One of these days we'll get our range trooper up to gear tier 7. I do have a bit of ability materials as well, so we can go ahead and spend a couple of these. So let's have a look. I'm almost able to hit level 57, but not quite. I can't level up any of your stuff. So let's move on to the next character. Let's look at Hera. I think I have all the uniques upgraded, but I probably could go for, yeah, like bonus damage sounds good. I don't really care about the basic too much. Turn meter reductions, not bad. I think I'm going to go with some evasion for Chopper, give him a little bit more survivability. I'll be able to unlock more ability materials when I get through my Galactic War. So let's go ahead and just do one more squad arena battle, and then maybe I'll just crystal refresh so I can just get the rest of these done. But then that'll give me enough ability experience to get level 57. Oh well. We're just doing what we're doing. On my main account today, I just got C3PO unlocked at 5 stars, and up to gear tier 9, I believe. But I've got him at 235 speed, including the speed he gets from his unique, which I'm super excited about. He's got like 100% potency, so that's really exciting for my main account. And like I said, I will be streaming. If when the time this goes live on YouTube, I will probably be done at that point, but I do post all the VODs from my stream on Twitch, which you can rewatch or anything like that. As soon as you saw Arnold defeat a ton of great teams, even without the Omicron on Rex, when he came out, you immediately put on the Omi. Oh yeah, it is amazing. It is amazing. Yeah, being completely immune to... I can't remember everything that it's immune to with the Omicron. I think it's you're immune to daze and ability block? Or maybe you're immune to daze and stun. Something like that. I don't exactly remember. But I do remember you're immune to daze, which is so good on that team. Even in Territory War without the Omicron, I used it up against Shock T 501st, and they outsped me. And they killed my Hera right off the rip because they were all Relic 5, and my Phoenix team was all Gear Tier 11. And so once I lost my Hera, I was like, oh, fuck, it's over. I'm done. But then all of a sudden, like, the turn meter train just got moving, and I won. I won the battle. They never took another turn. It's like, holy shit. I'm telling you, man, that Phoenix team with Captain Rex, it is amazing. And that is not an unpopular opinion. That is just fact. Everybody knows it. All right, so let's go ahead and get through another squad arena battle, and then I think I'll just go ahead and crystal refresh the last one. Since I do have a lot of crystals hanging around for doing a lot of the journey guides. So let's go ahead and do this. Just because I enjoy it. I really enjoy using Imperial Troopers. Let's go ahead and remove turn meter. You're dead. I probably should have AoE'd so I could have killed Gideon. We're chugging away. Yeah, Imperial, or Iden Versio lead is so good. Especially early on in the game. It kind of falls off in comparison to General Veer's lead a little bit later, but it still has its purpose. It's still a really, really good lead. Ah, it is Daze and Ability Block. Okay, gotcha. They dispel it to become 2 damage over times on all enemies, which is applied. The fact that it gets Uno reverse carded onto enemies as well is just the icing on the cake. It's like, dang, that is based. Alright, so let's go ahead and get through this last one here. Collect our level increase, get to level 57, spend that last bit of energy, and then we'll go ahead and end things off for this episode. But bit by bit, we are climbing through the ranks. We're almost approaching level 60, which will be a huge milestone, since that'll be when we unlock ships, and the ability to farm them in the Galactic War Store, which is going to be primarily how we're getting those Geo ships. It'll be very, very important. But the rest of this campaign energy... we can go ahead and spend it on... nah, I don't need it on Captain Rex. Let's go ahead and spend it back on Range Trooper. Keep him alive a little bit longer. Definitely need to work on it on Ezra as well. But since we already started doing this here, let's go ahead and... oh, crap. I was going to say finish it off, but I still need a little bit more computers anyway. But it is what it is. We'll get there eventually. So go ahead. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Do this one here. Yeah, okay, well, I'm not even going to be able to do it today anyways. Bit of a bummer, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Alright, and then we'll spend off the last of this Cantina energy. And like so. Beautiful. There we go. Have a bunch of mod energy hoarded so that once I'm able to actually do the mod 3 challenge, I'm going to just, get as many mods as I can. We're going to continue to get credits from the guild store so that way I can go ahead and afford to level up all these mods that I'm going to unlock. So, and that's pretty much the game plan here. But otherwise, until next episode, it's just going to be me kind of day by day just trying to rack up experience so I can hit level 60 faster, start the farming on the Geo ships, and just continue farming my Geo teams passively. Once credit heist rolls around, I'll go ahead and level these characters. Same thing, once I get ships, I'll level these characters. But for now, we're going to try and work on getting all these characters up to Gear Tier 7. Plow through our Galactic Warriors, make sure we're getting those done every day. And just, cruise control. Just keep on chugging. So day 24, 3 weeks in, about 3.5, approaching the 4th week. Pretty good progress. I'm really happy with how the account's going along so far. And so that'll do it for today. So make sure to like and subscribe. And other than that, I shall catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.